This time it ain't a game, yeah. MJ with the 6 rings, yeah. Y'all better switch out your plays, yeah. On fire with the little flame, yeah.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Mike, and this is the Variety Show. And literally, I just got done watching Elimination Chamber. I am recording this a little late, but yeah, Elimination Chamber, kinda a okay pay-per-view. It was a good work rate pay-per-view. If you like work rate, which everybody does like work rate, but you could tell this pay-per-view was missing something. This pay-per-view really didn't have a direction. And I'm going to explain it in this video. And I'm going to get my thoughts on the pay-per-view of whole. So, Elimination Chamber 2020, March 9th. Well, March 8th, 2020. This is the official last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. And WrestleMania is in 27 days, and yeah, like I said earlier, you could tell by this pay-per-view that they really didn't have any any ideas and plans. This didn't have any plans at all. This was a very, very bad pay-per-view, and also not a bad pay-per-view, it was an okay pay-per-view. And this pay-per-view didn't, like, the production was kind of weird, which I'll get to it. So let's talk about the pre-show match. The Viking Raiders defeat Curtis Hawkins and Zack Ryder in a pretty quick match. It was okay. Now the next match, which is actually my favorite match on the card, Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak. So Daniel Bryan defeated Drew Gulak by submission. Now this match was very, very stiff, and at times when that spot where Daniel Bryan landed on his neck, you actually, like, I was like, wow, like, come on, Daniel Bryan, you working a little too hard now, because we know like he had problems with his neck, and that's the reason why he was taken out. But this was definitely a great match. You got the selling, hard-hitting strikes, brutal suplex, and like the mat work was awesome, and this was a great match. The yes lock for the win. Daniel Bryan win. The next match didn't really care for. I like Andrade, but I'm not really a fan of Herberto Carrillo. So Andrade win. This was a okay match. Next match was the Elimination Chamber, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Miz and John Morrison versus the Usos versus the New Day versus Lucha House Party versus Heavy Machinery versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Now, the main heels was Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. They hold the most heat during this match, which I like. It was a lot of heat in this match with those two. With the elimination of Heavy Machinery. One thing, but let's talk about what I didn't like about this match. Well, I'm gonna keep what I do like. The spots of this match were great. There were some crazy spots with the shooting star press, the shooting star press off the cage, which was sick. I forgot one of the members of the Lucha House Party did it. I don't know their names by heart. And yeah, now let's talk about what I don't like. I don't like the fact that they let the rain crowd up, and it was just people just sitting out. And this match seemed like it took forever. And yeah, didn't really care. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler won the match. The next match, which was also a pretty good match, Aleister Black defeats AJ Styles via pinfall, and this was a no DQ match. One thing I did like about this match was okay. Definitely they could have did better. They have the potential to have a 5-star match, and we all know this. We all know Aleister Black is a great worker, and we all know AJ Styles, pun intended, he is definitely phenomenal. He's a phenomenal worker. Ever since I started watching him, which I think 05, that's when I got my first introduction to AJ Styles. So pretty much The Undertaker actually interrupted the match and chokeslammed AJ, and Aleister Black kicked them with the mass kick and to get the 1-2-3. Now this match, the next match, the Raw Tag Team Champions, this match really exposed the Street Profits. This match exposed the Street Profits because you could tell that they cannot have long matches, and it was evidence. You could see Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins were getting frustrated during this match. And yeah, that's all I had to say about this match. The Street Profits did retain the champion. The next match was, the next match was for the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Braun Strowman, and Sami Zayn is the new Intercontinental Champion. Now, I hate the new design of the Intercontinental Champion. I think it's an ugly design. I really do. Yeah, very, very ugly. And I don't know why it always popped me to see Sami Zayn like marking out over Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, he's so hype when the music hit. Like, that's like the funniest thing to me. I don't know why I saw this, why I like that. So the next match was the women's Elimination Chamber, which ended the show. Shayna Baszler, Natalya, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Asuka. Now I want to start off by saying Liv Morgan was, man, she was just so gorgeous. Liv Morgan is so gorgeous. I hope she watched this video. I just want to say, Liv Morgan, you are gorgeous. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Like, this match really was pointless. Like, I don't know who put the match together, but it was a lot of dead air with Shayna Baszler and it's just waiting. Like, the first superstar, the first females that came in, it was just like a triple threat match. Shayna Baszler came in and literally destroyed everybody, and you just had Shayna Baszler just sitting there until Asuka came out, and then it was kind of competitive, but eventually Shayna Baszler put her in the submission and tapped her out. She didn't tap out, but she passed out, and that was the end. Shayna Baszler is the number one contender for Becky Lynch champion. Now, let me talk about the production problems. But that's pretty much the whole show, but let me just address the production problems. They had a camera in the cage, like attached to the cage, and whenever someone bumped into the cage, the whole cage was just rocking the camera, and it just felt clunky. But that was pretty much my only complaint on the production side. But overall, I give this show 2 out of 5, only because they have no direction, and I'm curious to see what they're gonna do next. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Oh, before I forget, on a Random Talk 11 video, I am doing a Q&A. So leave your questions on that video. Leave your questions on that video. Because, like, I'm trying to have this a big Q&A. And tell me who you guys want to see as a guest. Do you want to see Trey? Do you want to see Tony? Do you want to see my dad? Like, who do you guys want to come on the channel? But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.